Vocational Cartoon School, your running environment and working environment meet. I'm to design a vocational cartoon school in Babati Bay in Tripoli, North Lebanon. I see it is accommodating many problems. One of the main problems that I'm tackling is youth illiteracy, where children due to poverty are heading out of school in order to work and turn financial revenue for their family. The main profession that the children are heading to is carpentry, since carpentry was the major craftsmanship in this area studied. These are the site analysis. The main idea of my project is to design a non-conventional vocational carpentry school in which I'm adopting a new technology such as virtual reality teaching, light machinery production, where students can practice and create a small-scale wooden project and sell that after and get the revenue. Therefore, I want to give the people in this area a facility where carpentry could be advanced once again. The concept, because Tripoli's urban fabric has changed throughout history, it's like an over-imposing culture. This has affected the city of a micro scale. Therefore, I want to introduce a new typology, a figurative form of Tripoli's history, where I'm proposing an utility to the area that will affect the traditional practice of the woodwork and that has maintained a deteriorating state in the past few years. It's like I'm pollinating this area with a new architecture. The importance of my project is like it brings an attraction for the people in order to revive the cultural aspect of the city. The conceptual approach. And the first diagram shows the plot which is placed between two main streets, the Ria Street, which is usually crowded, and Thrift Shop Street, which is not. The initial design is inspired from the fragmented context which is shown in the figure 1 and 2, and that include the urban fabric of Bab Tibani. The following diagram show which I introduce the border of the area to define the limit of my plot. The next step is to lower the plot and to give a way for a sunken courtyard. The approach is separate the my plot for the contextual spatial promenade, and by that I mean the experience of the pedestrian while walking into my plot. The first diagram shows the blue shape is overimposed of the context. The upper level is purposely designed to stand out among its surroundings. This approach is intended to be a visual catalyst or landmark to reflect its inner function. The following diagram illustrates the next step on my design strategy, which includes the extension of the intruder shape to float over the city. This series of sections shows the development of the design from 2D platform promenade to a 3D mass that has function. Presidents. The program. My program is divided in three parts. The first one is theory or passive classes, 2. Experimental classes or active learning, 3. Application stage. And this stage will lead the student to learn the basics in the upper stages and to work and earn money in this stage. Original site condition. Basement excavating. Excavating the basement of the project at -5 for further underground expansion. The basement will hold the parking along with wood storage area and services. Locating a single courtyard at -5 that connects the two pedestrian access together. This courtyard will serve as a soup or communal space and will hold the events like Minjar's annual exhibition, gathering spaces for students, teacher staff, and visitors. Locating shops on the communal space, serving the surrounding. Uh, these shops are able to extend to the area next to it. These shops can be cafeteria, souvenir shops, wooden retails. Passive building. The passive building is contextually serving the urban fabric, and it's located on the western side of my plot. I chose the location for several reasons. One, to create a buffer zone from the incoming from the Lee Street. Two, the western area has a low building, therefore this volume created will have an open view from the first floor and upward. This building will hold the formal functional projects such as classes, normal classes, administration, and the active classes, creating an inner shape to be a non-contextually and innovative in architecture and function. This shape will hold the experimental classes and the real scale workshop, which the students work and sell their outcome in the sunken courtyard and earn money. The primary structure is the lattice structure will hold the alien shape, and closing the structure with the wooden panels, creating an overall sculptural form that generates my concept, parasitic and non-contractual. The final shape, the basement. The basement in which which hold the parking, the storage, the docking areas, and the lift for a heavy machine and tools. The other basement. Okay, the communal space or courtyard. So with shops, and this is the administration. The passive classes, the first floor. Second floor, experimental classes with workshop permanent VR. And the third floor is the real scale workshop, mass plan, elevations, section, mass plan, and perspectives. Thank you.